Hello, my name is Lene and I am attending GCU. This video is for an assignment in my UNV-108 class discussing dispositions. Professor Krishna has asked us 3 questions and I will be reading them, and I've written down my answers. To me, it's a lot easier to get my thoughts in order when I do it that way, so I will be addressing those questions. The first question is, what dispositions do you possess that you think will make you a professional or a successful teacher? I believe some of the dispositions that I possess would be equality, honesty, respect, reflection, compassion. I feel like reflection is definitely one of the big ones for me. Going into a first-year teaching position, once I graduate, I feel like I'm going to be new, and I feel that getting advice from my principals and other teachers, colleagues, students even, and parents, I feel like anything to help me better myself as a teacher going into this new career and this new, education. I feel like that'll be a huge aspect of me furthering and becoming a better teacher each year as each year goes by. I feel like I definitely possess compassion for students. I feel like, having each group of students come in each year, you're going to have new personalities and new backgrounds, and everything's going to be new each and every year. So having that compassion for those students is a big thing. Honesty, always want to be honest, always want to be trustworthy. I feel like want to be transparent to my students. I want my students to know that I'm there for them and that they can come to me whenever they need me, and to have that relationship. Equality is also a big one that I believe in. Treating everyone equal, no matter what background, no matter what they come from. I feel like, religious backgrounds or anything like that, treating everyone equal is a huge thing. Some of the next question would be, what dispositions do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first-year teacher? These next 2, I feel like I just need to work on just a little bit more. Advocacy, definitely just getting to sincerely know my students, having that relationship, that one-on-one personal relationship. Some of the teachers that have made a huge impact in my life were the ones that just, knew about my parents or had a relationship or knew what I was going through at home, or even like just simple things like what kind of sports you're in, or if you like to read, or, just wanting to build that relationship on a personal level. I feel like I'll have to work on that just a little bit more, because I can kind of get tunnel vision, wanting to focus solely on education, making sure my students are successful and wanting to learn and grow. But also I feel like there's another side to that, and I will definitely want to work towards building those relationships sincerely with my students. High expectations, I feel like, is another one that I'll have to work on, only because I have high expectations for myself, and sometimes they can be unrealistic. So I feel like creating realistic expectations for my students will be something that I need to work on. Obviously, if I have high expectations for them, or unrealistic expectations for them that are too high, that they'll be unsuccessful, and then I would feel unsuccessful as a teacher. So definitely having that balance is a good thing to work on. The last question, what qualities should professional educators display? I definitely think that educators should, display kindness and friendliness. They need to be honest. I feel like they, definitely need listening skills and communicative skills. That's a huge thing. You always want to be able to be there to listen and understand, and also communicate what you're trying to get across to your students. You don't want your students to be frustrated because they don't understand or they're confused. I feel like that is a huge skill that they're going to need. Also, I feel like authority is a huge thing. Being a teacher, you're a leader. You are there for them to look up to, and I feel like having that stand is important in a classroom, and that the teacher should be the one in charge and should be the one that is going to earn that respect from their students. So yeah, that's the end of my video. Those are the 3 questions, and I hope that this video helps you. This assignment has definitely helped me.